smooth sailing tonight. Anything that you want from me is my delight tonight. There be nothing but smooth sailing tonight. Anything that you want from me is my delight tonight. There be nothing but smooth.
It ain't just you podcast. Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Flint After Dark in full effect. Yes, I'm at the town hall right now at Mount Moriah Church on Buick and Pasadena Street, and we're in there talking about some injustices that have been done to John Fleming. And it all boils down to a mistake that he made a few years ago that came back to hunt him. So this is what I mean by people making better decisions, because when the law get involved, it ain't just you. You know, I see his family members in there and they're speaking up and stuff, and we got a lot of stuff automatically against us when it comes to this legal system that we're finding out as we are in this room. But in today, one of my friends lost a son, and they posted something that I feel that everybody needs to look and pay attention, because it's a lot of innocent people out there that can become victimized or accusees, corporates. And it's so easy because of society right now. The need and the wannabe need of guns, and the plots is a lot. When y'all out there plotting, when something go wrong with that plot, then your family got to take care of your kids. Or when something go right with that plot, then somebody got to take care of somebody else's kids, and sometimes both of y'all kids got to be taken care of. Eventually, everybody kids gonna have to be taken care of, because you ain't gonna be able to just continue to. Eventually you're gonna lose. You're not going to keep winning. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Superfly. 90% of them didn't make it to the end of the movie. It's a lot of snow patrols out there. Y'all got to remember that. So it's a lot of good different endings. So before I talk too much on this subject, I'm gonna go on and let my boy Terrence cue up that video. And Terrence, you can go ahead and play as much of it as you want to, and when you stop playing, I'll come back in talking, and then I'll give you the cue to finish it off, because I really want to listen to it myself.
I cannot believe that my son is dead. It's hard to even comprehend. It's only been 24 hours. I feel empty. But I know I'm gonna get through it. That's what I do. But I just want to, thank everybody for calling, texting. If I didn't get back to you, I'm sorry. It's so overwhelming. I have those little roller coasters where you're okay, and then you break down, and then you're back, and I'm just in disbelief. Yesterday just kind of felt like I was just floating around, and I heard the voices and I was talking to people, but it just didn't seem real. It's real today. It's realer than it was yesterday. Today I have to make arrangements, call funeral homes for my 28-year-old son with 5 kids. He has 5 kids. Luckily, the moms are all friends, and that is because I fought for that for 4 years. You got to stick together. And I am just I'm just at a loss for words. I feel real empty. I feel real just lost. Like, you know, I don't want to say why me. We all have our time and our number, and I trust God. And that's all I can do. I just, the heart just hurts for him. He was alone, like, when he died. He was probably, I know he was scared, and everything probably went through his mind. And, at that moment, I was having this dream, and I had a dream that
Man, now y'all see what I'm saying, man? That's a phone call you don't want your mother to receive. That's a phone call you don't want to create and make somebody have to receive. There's kids being left behind in this. There's loved ones, there's friends, there's aunties, there's nieces, there's nephews, there's uncles, there's just some of this stuff going on is affecting the community where people that don't even know anyone, the corporate or the victim, but it's affect us. So all I'm asking y'all, just because they are available, please be responsible, be smart, start thinking about other alternatives. Like I said, separation. I mean, because I'm a realistic. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like becoming a totally new person tomorrow is just as easy as waking up and putting on your shoes. It's not. I understand that. But for those that you really ain't gotta turn, you ain't really gotta change nothing. You just had to change your mindset. Change it. Don't let your mom be the next one to be feeling like my friend. That's all I'm saying. Think about somebody besides yourself. Besides your anger, your aggression. If you need some help, go out and get some help. And that's another thing that I'm finna start working on. I'm finna try to get a people that can help in these situations to reach out and contact more. But at the end of the day, we just got to make better decisions. That's all I'm asking. Make better decisions. Everybody, talk to somebody. We gotta spread the word. We gotta really reach these youngies, and we gotta prepare our future a lot better. We gotta all know, no matter, even if you are one of these people that can't change your way of life, don't let nobody else grow up the way you growing up. We gotta want that. We gotta go back to the old days. What you show is how they grow. They're growing into madness. That stop growing our future up into madness. Start with our music. We got to listen to different music. We got to do different things. We got to show as they grow. We've been showing too much negativity. We've been showing too much negativity. We gotta change our ways. Just like right now, somebody asked me about the low model representation on this serious crime. We're talking about how Hurley is letting people die in the waiting room. We're talking about how charges can be dropped when a person was wrongfully arrested, and then a probation violation can come about for the same person, all the way to the point to where they have a teller on to where they're not serving the rest of their term in jail. And it all started because of a violation called involvement with the police. If they would have asked him for a receipt, they wouldn't have had involvement. If they wouldn't have beat him like they beat him, they wouldn't have had involvement. It seemed like if y'all can look at that film and not charge this individual and not charge the police officers, you should have been able to say about this guy probation. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. The system is already against you. So if the system is against you, don't be against each other. Find a different way to work it out and teach the youngies the right things. Show them the right things. It's a shame how nice it is, and there's no kids outside right now playing. There's still kids here. Just ask the public charter schools. There's a lot of kids in Flint. Just ask the charter public schools. It's a lot of them. Ain't none of them outside on this good day. The music they listening to is not good. It's not trying to groom them for a future. It's called a school to prison pipeline. And we got to stop that. And if we stop that, we can stop some of these murders. We can curb. We got to always stop. We got to stop replacing negativity. We got to start promoting and creating positive. I do this to not encourage the wrong thing, but I do this to encourage people to lift their voices to speak up. Because it's way more people like me in this city. It ain't that many. It's a few, but it ain't that many bad ones. And it's a lot of good innocent ones. But like I keep trying to say, the way these people are mingling, and they can go from having a perfect history to messing the rest of their life up in 30 seconds. And I'm just trying to stop that. That's all I'm trying to do is stop that. We have terrible gun laws in the state of Michigan. We need to do something about our gun laws, period. Period. We need to do something about our gun laws. We got to stop letting our kids grow up thinking that the city of Flint is the wild, wild west. And it's not just the city of Flint. There's a lot of cities just like Flint all over the world. And it's people like me all over the world. And hopefully that we can all start connecting and we can really make an impact on our future, because it's all about the future. Everything that I'm doing is about the future. Yeah, I love and I want better for what's going on now. But the fact of the matter is I'm a realistic, and I realize that we got to stop teaching these kids this negative stuff. We got to stop letting our kids grow up in a negative environment. We got to do better. And everybody got to do better. The ones doing wrong got to do better. Got to teach better. Got to teach better. We gotta go back to, man. If I'm carrying a gun now, I gotta look over my shoulder everywhere I go. I don't want my child growing up like that. If I know for a fact, this is a true statement. Some people didn't see their blessings growing up. Escape, short a little time, but they showed as they grow, and they end up losing their kids in the street.
Van was driving down the sand into the water, and I could feel it. And as it went into the water, it started filling up. And I'm in there going, oh shit, the van is filling up with water. I don't have a little flashlight thing I can break a window and climb out. Oh shit. And then I felt like I couldn't breathe. And when I woke up, my phone was ringing. And that was the call that you don't ever want to get. So I feel like I felt my son take his last breath. That is there's nothing but God preparing me for what I was getting ready to hear. And that's just...
See. Hello? I had my mic muted. I'm sorry.
Prior to that, my dog, this is like 11 o'clock. The day before, my
Testing.
dog was
Hello.
literally laying on me. He had his paw right here, and he was just panting. Then I had the dream.
Hello.
So
I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all, bros.
Hug people you love. Tell them you love them. And trust
I'm
God.
not understanding why I can't hear
right
y'all.
Now, I am going to
audio.
Pick up these pieces.
Let me check something. Microphone. Hello.
I'm going to be strong.
Yes, it's
I'm
working.
Be positive.
I'm trying to find out why I can't hear y'all.
And I'm just going to take this one
I can't hear
at a time. I'm getting ready to go work out as I do every day. I probably might run and walk. I don't even know how far. Life is precious. I don't take it for granted. And I just had to get that out. So have a good day. Stay positive and tell people that you love them.
Wow. See if you can bring LPZ back in. Wow. That's all I gotta say, man. Prayer to everybody that has ever lost somebody in these streets, no matter where you lost them from, where you from, where you at. Why none of that? It's just prayer for y'all. It's just is a sad feeling. Well, we got LPZ about to click back in, and we gonna get her take on those video clips and stuff, and then I'm gonna get back into this John Fleming thing. Maybe I'll get a chance to get a few seconds to ask the prosecutors a question. I don't know where she at. I'm gonna give her a couple more minutes. I don't see no comments either. Man, that woman. I know I done lost family member. I done lost cousins. It's rough, man. I ain't lost a son. So only God knows what she was going through and still going through. I know people it's just never be the same. That's just a popular statement. I would never be the same. That's something that I just keep hearing. So y'all youngies out there, man, y'all please get it together. y'all start thinking a little bit, just a little bit more, please. I'm begging y'all. I really don't want to be a close partner to any of this, as far as directly involved, bloodline involved. I really don't want that. I really don't want to get no call that. I don't really want to talk to no one of my friends. You know, I have some friends that don't know what to do because they know both 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 mothers. They know the mother of the one that did the shooting. They know the mother of the ones that's deceased. Come on now, we gotta we gotta get it together. I'm waiting on LPZ to cue back in, y'all. And I know she got something to say about this. And I got to get ready to go back into the John Fleming stuff. So I'm trying to hold on for it. See, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on about one more minute. I don't know what she'd have been out for like 3 or 4 minutes now.
Nothing but smooth sailing tonight. Anything that you want from me is my delight tonight. There be nothing but smooth sailing tonight. Anything that you want from me is my delight tonight.
There she go. Did you get a chance? Did you get a chance to see the clippings?
I seen some of them. I was transporting to get back home. I had an incident take place, so I had to get back here as soon as I could. But I go back through and maybe you can just give me a idea.
It was just a young lady who lost her son, and she was just speaking on the day after she lost her son. You
Okay.
know, we just try to use her story to encourage people not to make their mother feel the way that mother did,
Well,
and or somebody else's mother, because her son was a good dude that should still be here. But we're not going, like I said, we're not going into any details about anybody's situation. We're just on the end result of how the ones left behind are the ones left to put money and stuff on their book and help get the lawyers to raise their kids or whatever. We're just on that end of the deal, and we're gonna stay there because we're reaching out to some innocent people,
yes,
and the reason why we have these gun laws and stuff is for a reason.
yes.
And we are standing up against that reason. So the first way that they can do it is to get us to change our conversation, and that's not going to happen.
Right.
So we just gonna stay on the bottom line, and the bottom line is a lot of people are hurting because of decisions made by other people. So we just gonna keep that going.
Add on to what you're discussing is me myself personally. As of last year, I'm a little by in the month of July in 17. I was also almost a mother of a murdered child. I only have one son. Everybody know I got one son, and he's one of Flint's boxers. He was shot 3 times, and when I got the message, I didn't know how to react. I just wanted to remain calm. It got to me as to where I needed to get to the hospital immediately. He was in surgery, and the bullets that my son sustained were beyond catastrophic description. I watched him as far as he was injured in his lung, he was shot in his diaphragm and grazed across his chest. And I watched him put my baby on life support in his early 30s. and it did jeopardize something he had invested his life into, and that is being one of our cities, one of our boxing champions in our city. I don't know why my screen is doing what it's doing. So, I don't know why people want to try to call and they know I'll be live on Thursday, especially on Thursday. But I can tell you what it made me feel like. I watched my son go on life support, and he was on one of those. He was on a rotating bed for 56 days. While he was on this rotating bed for 56 days, he had a stroke while he was under. And that traumatized me the whole time that he was there. So I could put myself in that type of position because my baby did, thank God, I prayed my knees off that he survived what he survived. But being my only child, if I had lost him to gun violence in this city at this time, but now it would have seriously did some mental, not only some mental damage to me, but I was hurt watching my baby suffer. I mean, he couldn't talk, he couldn't move, he was just artificial life support. He's on life support for 56 days. That's almost 2 months. So when he opened his eyes, I thank God for allowing me not to be one of these parents of a murdered child. But I always kept what I felt about what happened to him in my heart. And I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you, even in my 50s, I want to revenge for the guy that shot him. And it was a friend of his that did this to him. He's serving time right now. He's not getting out. He does have a life sentence somewhere else right now. But sooner or later, what these young people need to understand is this: what you do in the dark, come to the light. And if you've done something like that, you will get caught. You might not have got caught right just then and there, but trust me, you're going to get caught. And karma is something extra. Because where he could have been doing a sentence here in Flint, Michigan, but he could have been doing a sentence in Michigan, he's in Texas, and the Texas Rangers got him. And time down south is totally different.
Way different
than it is here. He is on a real chain gang for life. And that was just with attempted murder with some extra stuff he had did, because you know what? While he was doing the extra stuff, he felt comfortable because he thought he got away with something. That's what these young people need to understand. You're not getting away with doing what you're doing.
eventually.
God see all.
Eventually.
He see all. So don't think because, like you told them earlier, if you didn't got away with didn't get shot up at somebody's house, if because the house got shot up, or if you was with somebody, you a driver and you riding around with gunners, don't think you're not gonna be paid a penalty because you just driving. It's the thing they got called here as a accessor. You accessory.
Yep.
To this crime.
And some of them get more time than the shooter.
They will, because in so many words, they drivers. You took them to the location. That's premeditated.
Yep.
That is premeditated. My thing is this: y'all need to think about what you're doing before you do it. Especially y'all running around here carrying. I don't care if you're licensed to carry or not. Our argument is not worth taking somebody's life. Just because the way somebody looked at you and you didn't like the way they looked back at you is not a reason to take somebody's life. If he punched you and you couldn't whoop this dude, that's not a reason to kill somebody. That means you need to get your boxing skills up. My thing is this: y'all need to think about what you do before you do it. Don't be so quick to pull that trigger. That don't make you a bigger person. Start thinking a little more kingly around here. Be a little more positive with the things that y'all do around here. Quit being so negative. Why y'all waking up negative? I have not seen such a bunch of people other than in this city that wake up with an attitude. Weed's supposed to mellow you out. It's legal in Michigan. The majority of everybody in this city smoke weed. I don't, but the majority of everybody in here do.
And their attitude don't
do. But last I checked, ain't weed supposed to make you mellow? I
It don't,
remember back in the
man. I
day.
don't know what they smoking then, cause
I
they
don't know what it
definitely
is
ain't
either
metal.
because I do recall I did smoke back in the day. And it made me relax, but and the thought of course never came across to me to go kill somebody. The thought never came across to me to go rob somebody. Being high. Anything you gonna get high, sleepy,
We
horny,
didn't.
something gonna happen. You not
We didn't
fixing to think about breaking in your mama house and stealing her microwave
look at
because you done smoked some weed.
look at the all time high of what these kids get to view on TV. I seen a man do it. He was talking about taking his child to a Disney. He's like, man, I gotta talk to my daughter after I take her to see a Disney movie.
Yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
no.
you
Ever
know we
since
got.
I seen that, I did. Everybody was like, "Girl, you need to see P Valley." When I seen P Valley, you know what? I deleted stars off my freaking TV subscription. I'm not signing up to pay to watch naked men and naked butts flinging on
Everything
poles.
is just everything negative.
We in a totally different era, but you know what's so sad about this, Rich? As bad as we want to clean this city up and the things that's happening in this city like it is, guess what? Ain't gonna happen. It
Who
ain't
was
gonna
I?
happen.
Who?
We're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to start over fresh with a fresh group of people that are thinking like we are. Would y'all please speak up? If you can't talk, email us, contact us, where we can start. We can put our own. Since they go by click so tough here, we can put our own positive vibes click together until we get it big enough to then get some extra going on here, because I'm sure a bunch of positive minds can get together and we can have some solutions on some of this crap that we got going on around here. We not falling for that. Some of these people don't even listen to the music that kids listening to. It's subliminal messages in that music.
Listen to that
It's a lot
music.
of kids being raised around here
How
on
we doing?
GPS. They
Uh,
hands, even the babies, they hands with phones or hands with video games. That's why you don't see nobody outside. I heard you say that too. And you absolutely right. Ain't nobody, I just left from out there. Ain't
ain't
nobody
nobody outside. I'm
outside
outside right now.
playing. You know why? They too scared to be outside playing. They that somebody might come blazing down the street shooting or acting a damn fool because they've been drinking and they scared to send these babies outside. And I think that's a damn shame, because when we was
In
coming
our
up,
proud
we would
city.
be outside till the street light came up. We'd be playing double dutch. We'd be playing jacks. We'd be at the playground. We had a tent set up in my backyard because my daddy didn't want us smoking in his house. We'll be back in the tent smoking, chilling, finding something to do, letting the kids play. These parents won't even get up and let their kids go out and play. They won't even take them out to play no more.
Don't encourage them. Well, I see some, cause you know I be at Burston a lot, so I'm get. But
Yeah, but bursting is
it's
only
not it's not like it's supposed to be. Let me ask you
no.
a question. What was the first female rappers that you can recall?
First female rappers that I ever can recall. If you want me to historically name somebody that the first female rapper would be to me, is I have to put somebody together that was able to rhyme and not have a issue with getting it together. So
All
I
right,
would
no,
have
you
to
been all right.
bring that. What's the lady that oh man, my goodness, and she could flow too. And people don't believe this unless you look back on her. The lady that played Aunt Esther. You remember the lady that played Aunt Esther on Sanford and Son? She was a comedian, and people
Oh
don't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. Her, she used
Her,
to rap.
yeah. Now back in the day, her and Dolomite and Red Fox and all of them was rhyming, but they didn't put no music to it. You know, that's where Dolomite, he has been
But I mean, no, I
named
mean like far
in
as
our
like
generation.
an artist, like
Okay,
Queen
artists in
Latifah and
our
them.
generation. Okay, that would be uh oh, that would have to be with the what's her name? MC Light, Miss Melody, Roxanne, uh let me see who else that could be. Female rappers back in the 80s. It came out back in the 80s. Yeah, Roxanne.
Man, thank y'all for coming, man.
Rage is one of my favorite rappers. You will have to, yeah. It go. Oh, Yo Yo. Um, it's a handful of them. It's a handful of them. It's more than I can just think about at this time, straight off the top of my head. But I'm going by some of the female rappers that I did follow and listen to myself. So yeah, to go back in the Fresh
But
Fest days.
no,
These
no,
kids don't know
now
about the
that's
Fresh
okay.
Fest.
Now that's bringing. Let's fast forward to these female rappers that they're now listening to.
They some hoes.
Hold on, we in front of a church now.
I'm sorry. Well, that's okay. You in front of one, not inside one.
I'm
And
inside of one
listen,
right now.
listen. What I'm gonna tell you, whore is in the Bible. Okay, now I'm finna tell you. My thing is this: the way they rapping and glorifying they fake behinds and how they riding and doing this, that, and the other is not acceptable. It's not acceptable. And most of them come out here performing like, oh my God, it should have been an embarrassing moment. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And if y'all saw this show, you understand what I'm finna say. I saw Lil' Kim and I didn't know who the hell she was. I did not know that was her until they announced that it was Lil' Kim. It's some things you need to just stop and let alone. It's something you need to stop and leave alone. They're glorifying the wrong crap. And they teaching all these girls to get money from dudes, or they down with the homosexual community, or they doing threesomes. And I'm gonna tell you what I do. I got a problem. I want somebody to answer this for me from a younger person's perspective on this. I want to know, where did you guys get the marriage and skills that y'all got going backwards? See.
Mm-hmm. Man, she had to go out when our bodies don't know.
Excuse me, I keep getting phone calls. The thing is, what bothers me is back in the day, when in our generation, in our parents' generation, it was boyfriend, girlfriend, then it ended up man and wife, then it ended up children. Okay, now this is the new rules today. And I had to find this out on my own since my old man that passed. This how they doing stuff. They do stuff they call hookups and different stuff like this. These women will get men and they will start out their relationship having sex with these men. And then they try to get to know each other. If they can get along a little bit, a baby show up. Then the baby show up. They shack up a little bit longer to see if they can get along. Then all of a sudden, here come the marriage proposal. They got this all backwards. I don't know where they started it or how it started it, but y'all, it's backwards. It's supposed to go the other way. Some men around here like to chase. It's not so much to chase. They want to court, and y'all don't know what courting is anymore. They like to date. That means don't put your goods out too fast before you done got to know the man you dealing with. And I had to put that in another way and let him know what's going on with you being a female and a person in your intellect. Let him get to know you as a person before he know your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put it no simpler. They ain't even doing this one no more. Some of these women doing hookups faster than dudes.
Yep. Well, with that being said, we didn't reach our mark.
Yeah,
I love you, LPZ. Thank you so much, Terrence.
Yeah, thanks, big bro T. I'm sorry I was late on y'all today.
Man, listen, please share this video. I'm gonna top it up to where y'all can use it for y'all, and then just challenge them. If you see somebody,
I challenge y'all to stay positive. I challenge y'all to stay positive. I challenge y'all, if you got some negative thoughts, to change them. If you get in a situation where it's gonna be some conflict and chaos, I challenge y'all to be the bigger person and walk away.
Well, we out of here. Peace out. Oh, hold on, Lakeisha. You want to say something to the people right quick before you get out of here?
Come on, T. Yeah, y'all say something.
Okay, I am running for a 6-year term on the Flint School Board. I am
All
a
right.
former employee of the Flint school system. I was a part-time secretary, a full-time librarian. I am a lifelong citizen, graduated from Northwestern, graduated from Mott Community College, currently work in Flint. I'm asking for your vote because I am an advocate for you. Not one person can change anything, but we can as a body.
Tell everybody where you at right now. What you just leave.
I am at Mount Moriah. I am here to
And
speak about
what is she running for? What are you what are you running for,
6-year
honey?
term.
6-year school term. I'm running for the school board, the 6-year
Okay.
school board term.
Can you give us a
So,
little bit about what your plan is, and we let you in there? Because I'm very transparent. I like to know what your plan is. It's different than everybody else's.
okay. The one thing that I promise is that I will be an advocate for not only the children, but for the community. That's the only thing I can promise because not one person can make decisions.
You're
But
right.
what I have proposed is with some of the ARPA money that came in, one of the programs that the Flint School should have is a police academy, kind of like
Oh,
ROTC, because we need to bridge the gap between law enforcement and our babies. We need
okay.
our own babies policing our community. And
Okay.
in order to do that, they have to be trained to at least look at the career.
Okay. Can I ask you another question? So,
Mhm.
are you willing to support a ROTC program for elementary and junior high and high schools? That's the
Definitely,
beginning of any leading to a police academy.
definitely, yes. They've snatched a few programs, and one of the other programs under Title I that I was a part of because I tell everybody I went to Pearson School,
All
and
right.
Mr. Span was like our all
He was my
around neighborhood.
basketball coach. May he rest in peace.
What's your name?
My name is Lavetta Carr. I went to Canusa games with him twice. He was the one of our Canusa games coaches when
I
I
played
went.
basketball too.
I
So yeah,
played
I
for
played for
Flint
And
Northwestern.
I'll
Academy
beat
and
both
Mount
of y'all
Morris.
right now.
Well, anyway, they took that. There's no more Mr. Spans, no more Reverend Waves,
Quit
no more
hating,
people,
Rich. I had,
no more people to come out into the community and be a part of the community and school. So I'm
okay.
hoping to get that sort of programming back.
Awesome. Okay, I have another question. What can you propose? Is there anything that you can bring to the table with bringing our children? I know when I was in school, I went on an Indian grant. When I was in school, I was a magnet student, and they were teaching us about our heritage. I had minority history. They're only been teaching U.S. history, which to me is very false. Is it something that you could probably bring to the table that would help our children about knowing their heritage and maybe minority history back into the schools?
Okay, see, now that's something the parents have to get involved in
Not a
to push
problem.
that so that the board can be advocates for you all.
Okay.
Hot topics like, let's just say, critical race theory that
All right.
teaches why why slavery and racism started in the first place.
We need to know that. Our babies
If
need to
you,
know that.
but if you vote for people who you don't understand that's against certain things about educating us on things, actual facts that actually happen. This is
I
not
agree.
something we're trying to make up. This
Right. This
actually
is real
happened.
history. It's real
Right.
history.
So who are we voting for to lead us and make decisions for us? So for me, I think I'm the best candidate, but I'm
All
asking the
right.
public to vet the candidates. Know
All
if
right.
they came from this community, know what their ideas are, know what you're trying to do for my child.
Yes. Okay.
So that's all I'm asking.
All
But I
right.
am
That's
the only
fine.
Keisha on the ballot, and I'm asking people to just mark my name. The
All
only
right,
Keisha.
y'all remember her. Y'all remember her.
Hey, and she
She
one of them
sounds very
people, and
transparent. I like her. I
she
like
one of
her.
them people, she one of them people to vote. Oh, I better not say that. I'm gonna mess her up.
Yeah,
Hello,
don't you add
Cynthia.
on to
Hi.
nothing,
Hey,
Rich.
listen, Miss Hyde
Don't
want
you
to say hi.
co-sign
Hey,
nothing.
let them see that shirt. Let them see that shirt. I am present for peace. That's
All
what this
right.
that's what this
Hey,
podcast
hey,
is.
Queen.
It on there?
Hey,
Yeah.
Queen.
That's what this
Greetings.
that's what
Hey,
this
I got you
podcast
got,
was
got
all
y'all got to
about.
give me one of them shirts.
Oh, you got it. Hey, I might have one day. Every
All
time I
right, you
went to
know
it.
you are.
Hey,
You
look.
know I need a
Every time I
3X. I
went
want
to
one of them shirts. She
every time
appears
I went
very
to a meeting,
transparent.
listen.
I'll look into it. You know I
Look,
investigate everything. Right. I'll look
every
into it. But I like
every
her.
every time I went to a meeting, I came just like I am today, and they done gave me about 4 or 5 of them. So I got
Well,
you.
I'll take one of yours then. So
This
it ain't
my
nothing.
brother.
And I say from that point on, something
I'm
hit
gonna
me.
take one of yours. We are actually on T's
Well, we're
time.
going overtime today, y'all.
Right.
Y'all know
But
y'all know we're not gonna let our headliner be in the house from our
right.
No More Tears concert. You know you know we gotta let him close it out with a
All
word for
right.
the day.
All
So he
right.
on his way over to holler at us.
Okay.
And y'all got man, I'm gonna be on the sugar high in a minute.
Well,
I
I just
don't know
want to
why.
give
I
out.
don't
While
know
we
why
waiting
they
on
had a
him, I'll
box of
give out some
donuts
more
in there.
positive energy. I love. If ain't nobody told you today that I love you, kings and queens. I would like for y'all to act a lot more kingly and queenly around here and teach our princes and princesses how to act. To teach them the morals that we were taught back in the day. We don't want to lose our babies. We want our babies to have some morals
We want our
because
babies back.
what we had instilled in us is gonna have. We have to give it to them now. We the new old people. We gotta actually educate these children on things that like we were just discussing about what they've been taking. This was things been taken out of school and things that have been absent in the home. We trying to actually create our own community of positive vibe people that are outspoken, but we can debate, but not argue about what we're debating about. We are willing to come to some type of agreement.
Yeah. So
Whatever
we
it may
get
be, we are willing to negotiate till we can get an answer. We're not dealing with negativity with any of this either. If you're a negative Nancy or you're gonna throw
What's up?
anything
He
that we
fine.
got going
That's what he
on
got.
under the bus, we don't care for your comment. Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's going on? What's going on? We just
Can
come
you
out the
introduce
community
man,
meeting.
yourself for me,
we trying
please?
we trying to show what that shirt is all about. That's what
Oh yeah,
this
I
is
am
this
present.
yeah.
For peace.
Yeah,
Have
I
the
am
him
spirit
present.
of
introduce
peace. We're
himself.
trying to, and there's the here
Rich.
go the peacekeeper right here
Oh,
standing against the
hi,
camera.
it's Darius. I go by Ape Soul. That's my artist name, Ape Soul, man. This is the Peacekeeper Initiative,
Yes,
the
sir.
All
starter,
right.
Yes, sir.
brother
I just
Jaleel
played
X.
I just played
Greetings,
a
And
video
Kings.
earlier for
we
them
just
to
come
where
from the
lady
community
just
meeting. We do the community meeting every month.
Okay.
We just come for the community meeting. We finally had. We got the Tamara Phillips, the chief prosecutor. She was in there today.
Okay.
And brother John Fleming. I don't know if everybody know about the John Fleming
Yes.
situation.
Yeah, we all know about the
Okay, well
that's
his
something that
family
we
was
all
present.
support.
Yeah. So
Right.
they drilled her. They
All
drilled
right.
this chief prosecutor. They drilled her.
All
I mean,
right.
they drilled her. But I get into it. She
She handled
was
it.
composed. She up there. She on her composure. But they drilled her. They
Well,
drilled
I'm
her.
glad to hear our people are finally speaking out.
We
They're speaking
still
up and speaking out. We need some actions.
Yeah, we still confused because we got a lot of the leaders in the
Right.
community don't show their face. The leaders
Right.
in the community. We talking about a community
Right now,
meeting.
right
Right.
now, what's happening in Flint.
And we got so many of the leaders that don't even won't
No,
even show their face to
Well,
what's
that's
going on.
okay because with us being citizens, we gonna show up until they grow up and show up for their job. Like I tell
Mhm.
everybody, whoever you elect in, we got a recall button.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna get
Yeah,
paid. Listen
yeah,
here,
what's
yeah.
all
happening in
these
Flint.
candidates, you're not getting paid to not do your job anymore.
Man.
We're
What I
done
want to
with that.
do, I'm gonna go like they be doing all these podcasts. I'm gonna go on one and expose what's really happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
What
let you
happens
do that
is,
one on my show at a later date.
what happens is, if you
I
in a
know T
crew,
will.
if you in a crew that ain't cool with a different crew,
Right,
Yeah.
they
and
still got clicks.
they
Mhm.
doing something to help the community, they won't come support you
No, they
because you
won't.
ain't in their crew. They
They
crew.
right because you're not in their clique. It's just
Yeah.
like high school. It's just that these
Yeah.
people they got
So
older, but
it
they
should have
still
been
in the high school clique.
spilled over in here
But
That's
they was
sad.
arguing this morning on Facebook about
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause certain
sad.
people weren't gonna be. I ain't coming because this person gonna be.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Oh,
sad.
the
Y'all,
invite was only to this
Dawn, how
person and that
I
childish
said
do
person.
that
everybody
sound?
was
Yeah, it's open door.
How childish do that sound though?
It's very
We all
childish.
grown as hell. How
Yeah.
childish do that sound?
And the community suffers from it. The community
Right.
suffers.
But
Next
that's
one
why I
we
say us
gonna
being the
ask the
citizens, we gotta
NAACP
stand up.
Cause
Yeah,
they
they
ain't
gonna
doing
act.
We gotta
nothing.
stand up on
No,
them.
the
We gotta
That's why my
raise
man
up.
got on.
The NAACP ain't
guy that
doing
was on
nothing
there,
in Flint. I didn't.
he got on.
Yeah, he got on. Yeah, he got a guy in there got on him about the
They ain't
NAACP.
doing
The
nothing.
NAACP ain't doing
Well,
nothing.
They
we
in
all
need
Flint.
right
to,
in
like I
Detroit,
said, we need to
Illinois,
show up
Flint.
down there with some bullhorns.
Yeah.
We need to show up down there. Forget some signs. We ain't in
No,
Martin
the
Luther
bullhorn.
King era. Because
Yeah,
we
it's
can
starting to make
protest
some
not
people
only
uncomfortable.
online, but we need to show up down there with our bullhorns to let them know we don't
And
appreciate
paperwork.
what they doing.
I got my bullhorn.
They only
I'm
gonna
ready.
they only gonna listen to paperwork. It's time off for playing. We need to go and get our petitions together, get our signatures together, and demand our rights. Cause
That's
they
it.
ain't moving.
That's
I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
We
That
gonna have
lady,
to
Hey,
get you
that
there go
lady,
back to like
that
our brother
prosecutor is a
Terrence
beast,
always say.
but she's
Big
Hey,
not
Rick.
in our favor.
The hood gotta say the hood.
Tell my
It's
man that
us,
he can
we gotta
expose him
save
right
each
now.
other.
Rick,
All right,
tell him he
we
can
closing
expose him
out,
right
man.
now. Tell him to expose him right now. He on Play After Dark. It ain't just you. Come on. Tell him to expose him right now.
Expose them. Yeah,
Right
tell
now.
them.
He on the
T,
podcast.
T,
He
just
on the
do you
podcast right
understand
now.
what? Listen,
Who on the
my brothers.
podcast?
Thank you,
But
Terrence.
you on the
Terrence say
podcast right now.
expose them.
You say
Expose them
expose
right
who?
now.
Me?
No,
My man said he want to come and expose some people. He said he want to expose some people. With the NAACP, who it is?
Talk.
Hey, we can talk right now. You on the platform right now.
He
So
said
tell him.
AC Dumas and who else?
AC Dumas. I went on
Expose all
Facebook and
of
had
them
to tell
right
everybody,
now.
like, we ain't begging nobody from the NAACP to show up. If you care, show up. If you don't care, don't show up. AC Dumas. We all know I got on the lady in here today, the prosecutor here today about David Layton. Of course, she showed up and spoke for David Layton. But David Layton ain't gonna show up because he done incarcerated so many black folk. Sheriff Swanson, a liar, he done lied to my face. I'd have talked about that pink.
He done did that
Anyway,
one too.
he a liar. He done lied too many times. The whole John Fleming case wasn't never supposed to go to Layton in the
It
first
sure
place.
was.
When he brought it, when we was in the meeting, I told this how much of a lie he is. When we was in the meeting, Swanson said, I'm gonna get all this information, I'm gonna put it together, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all about it. He said, once we got all the information and we go over it, we're gonna give it to David Layton. I said, no, it ain't a black person in Flint that got any faith in David Layton. You can't give it to David Layton.
You doggone right.
With that. He wasn't nobody was transparent about it. We had no information. The next thing we know, they come out with no officers getting charged. No officers. Then we got people talking about the Sheldon Neely and all this stuff. Neely ain't came and spoke out about nothing. You the mayor of Flint. You ain't came and spoke out about none of this nonsense that's going on.
He's not going
but you the mayor of Flint. He could care less about anything that's going on in this city.
He don't care about Flint.
Anybody that talks to him, you know what he gonna tell you. Oh, you done heard some bad stuff about him. You done heard the wrong stuff about him. Yeah, that's Neely right there.
That nigga right there.
Smiley faces all the smiley faces behind it.
Hey,
I be concerned about. I be worried about the brothers, all the black folks that be supporting these.
Right, what's wrong with them?
Down, they rocking.
I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with the people that supporting these people?
It's crazy. How you rocking with the man that Neely around here talking about the water in Flint good? And then when Gretchen Whitmer come, I got all these people going out there taking pictures with her at Burston, and she talking about the water in Flint.
Oh, she kept that on the low. Didn't everybody know about that?
I mean, a lot of people didn't know about it.
How many people actually showed up for that? It was only a handful.
Man, they should have been down. They should have been down there. Should have been bum rushing.
They didn't advertise she was coming.
She should have got out the get up out of the city. These people ain't welcome in the city. They can care
and then you know what she did? Y'all look back on the clip. She talked about everything but the water. She didn't mention nothing.
She made a comment about the streets. She made a comment about the streets being
streets, jobs.
Right, man. Ain't nobody
asked
nothing
about this messed up water and that busted up damn lead infested tower.
Don't care.
That's embarrassing for our city. Anytime they put us on nightly news or CNN, they showing that old lead infested toe up city of Flint tower. Get rid of that shit.
Man, gotta get rid of it. We gotta get
it's bad.
Man, we gotta
be there.
All right, we gotta end this.
Thank
but
you,
listen,
T.
we did not hold on. We did not get off subject because, like I said earlier,
Oh no, this is exclusive.
this is a nasty system that we
This
are
just
in,
became
and by us
exclusive,
killing
bro.
each other, that's making our life even worse. And y'all heard all of this testimony that's going on with this guy,
He exposed
and then
somebody
y'all want to
tonight
go out here and kill each other.
to add on to it.
We can't fight against Lathan them because y'all out here killing each other.
Hey, we have
Y'all
to.
creating the
We
distraction
gotta
that I was
start
telling
all
y'all about.
over again. All of them
Hey,
gotta
Rich,
go.
where the brother Jalil at? Where the Muslim brother at? He don't want to
All
take
of them
us?
gotta
Man,
go. Is brother Jalil there?
He gone?
Hey, we finna do a special with him.
This
I'm
exclusive.
finna get out of here, and when me, you, and him, and me and you can talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to his brother.
All right.
All right. Well, it's approaching. Hey, love you, Big T. He did it
All right.
exclusive. We did get an exposure on this. We did get to speak to the future candidate. Well, candidate for the school, running for the school board.
Oh, we just getting started. We finna host two school board teacher forums.
I didn't know.
One with the 9 that's running for the 6-year seat, and one with the 4 that's running for the 2-year, and 2 that's running for the
Okay, we need to get them all out here and see what kind of plan.
Oh yeah, we gonna see who show up. I'm working on that now. Yep.
We sticking.
Peace out.
Hey, Rich and T, y'all. We working with everybody transparent. Forget them clicks. We finna farm our own positive vibes click. A bunch of brilliant minds with people that ain't going for nonsense. And as my brother T say it, and I ended on this: we ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe no more. Y'all either show up with some action or stay where y'all at. But if you get that, we will expose you here.
Yep. Peace out. I love you. Thank you, T.
I love you. Thank you, T. I love y'all, bros. Y'all can't stay safe out there.
All right, Jaleel.
Nothing but smooth sailing tonight. Anything that you want from me is my delight tonight. There be nothing but smooth sailing tonight. Anything